The 74th Emmy Awards were handed out Monday night with trademark glitz and self-deprecating humor, but this year's show did little to mask the fear roiling the television industry. Broadcast networks, where executives are growing resentful over how the ceremony has become a 3-hour commercial for their streaming competitors, were only recognized with 3 televised awards, compared to 9 for the streamers. The show aired on NBC, a network that is considering cutting back on the number of prime-time hours it programs. HBO and its streaming arm HBO Max had a lot to celebrate with 38 Emmy trophies overall, topping 26 for Netflix. But the wins come amid layoffs and cost-cutting at parent company Warner Bros. Discovery. HBO Max, home of Emmy-winning comedy Hacks, will be merged with Discovery's streaming service next year. Emmy host Kenan Thompson summed up the state of flux in his monologue. "If you're over 50 years old, Peacock is NBC's streaming service," he said. "And if you're under 20 years old, NBC is a network that used to show The Office. The divide is one of the many challenges facing the TV industry. Wall Street is demanding a path to profitability from the streaming business, even the mighty Netflix, which has been humbled by a slowdown in subscriber growth. Media companies still dependent on cable and broadcast TV while they transition to streaming are seeing cord-cutting shrink their traditional business like an iceberg melting in the sun as they try to compete with deep-pocketed tech companies such as Apple and Amazon. What we are going through right. People who are running these big companies are anxious. Streaming companies are anxious. Investors are anxious, advertisers are anxious, and the creative community is anxious. Agents are anxious, everybody is anxious." Jeff Gaspin, an independent producer and former entertainment chief at NBC, said program sellers who benefited from the boom in content from the proliferation of streaming services are going through a period of adjustment. He said companies are taking a closer look at the return on investment for programming, especially higher-priced projects. "The overall mood is a little concerning that there has been a lot of pushback after years of expansion," Gaspin said.